Good morning, afternoon, evening, and good dawn, fam. This is your boy Cyfreaks wishing you and your fam an epic day. Today we're looking at Orbox B Rebirth, a deep space puzzler that requires you to maneuver your Orbox ship through a menagerie of obstacles to find a work gate to progress to the next level of a much larger place called the Net, a huge structure that was once a utopia for humans until we left it for reasons unknown. Orbox combines a simple idea with deep patterns and problem solving to give you a sense of satisfaction I haven't felt in a little bit. And this isn't like the rush you get after you beat a dragon or you save a princess, etc. This is more like the overwhelming sense of accomplishment a genius anime hero feels when his master plan comes together. Big thanks goes out to the guys at ProGamix, a motley crew of indie developers for PC and mobile games. They reached out to invite me to review their most recent puzzle game, and I'm more than honored to do so. They've given me a bonus code for free crystals to give to all you and you lovely people out there, and I'll cover that at the end of the video. So please sit back, relax, and without any further ado, let's dive in.
Don't pause. Press play.
Hey, by the way, thanks for stopping by, and if you like what you see or learn about a new game you bet money you have never considered before you came here, I urge and encourage you to like and subscribe for more info on dope games across all platforms. So what makes Orbox interesting? Well, the original game was made in Russian by this guy whose picture I'm going to show and whose name I am not going to butcher. I'm going to do you that service, buddy. Back in 1996. And it was the first of its kind. It inspired many other games down the line such as Amaze, Roller Splat, and Ninja Painter. Over 2 decades later, we have Orbox B Rebirth, a resurrection of the old favorite with increased mechanics and deeper customization. It has an extremely retro classic feel to it that reminds me of popular sci-fi back in the 90s. It's such a familiar feel that it has like my nostalgia just through the roof. It's really nice, it's really comfortable. Matter of fact, I feel like I'm gaming back in my computer class back in high school. Like I feel that good right now. They back this up with a nice house trance soundtrack that really complements the intergalactic aesthetic of the gameplay, which is also funny because high school is when I discovered EDM and trance music. The game grades you on 3 points: point score, time elapsed, and how many steps it took you to solve the puzzle. In a sign of humanity, hint and reset buttons were included to let you restart and unwreck yourself at any time. You also get to see your own steps on the map when you reset, so you can sort of evaluate and find out what went wrong or how to improve. Between story mode and assorted packs, you have multiple ways to play. There's even user-created content. The story mode is best to start you off as it walks you through the different mechanics using the story to explain how each new map piece functions. That's pretty much what every story is supposed to do, right? Now the maps get progressively bigger and better, starting initially at 10 by 10 and eventually growing to 30 by 30, with a wide variety of mechanics that work together to keep you from your goal. While at first they may look intimidating, you'd be surprised how many of these puzzles can be solved with just one move. It should be noted that this game is free and not 100% completed. The devs plan to add much more as time goes on. What they've done to cover themselves though is genius. User packs really take the pressure off of them having to make new and fresh content and, keep us around. And I honestly wish other games had this concept. Like, how nice would it be for certain MOBAs, for example, to let players make a map or, design, new weapons and armor and stuff like that. And it was, it was an actual built-in process. This is kind of like Fortnite's creator mode. It's really, really useful and makes it so that people can stay almost infinitely. Now overall, Orbox is a wonderful breath of fresh air amongst a sea of drab games and reskin puzzle games out there trying to recreate Candy Crush. Its retro space aesthetic and simple controls make it easy to relate to, learn, and easy to enjoy. I can understand though, while some people, the EDM may not do it, you can always just turn that off. Now with over 30 mechanics and more in the pipeline, they really have created a puzzle game with nigh infinite replayability. I think it's fair enough to label this game a puzzler's paradise, and I'm not saying like game of the year or anything like that. It's a really, really good puzzle game. Puzzles are not even my strength. I'm terrible at puzzles and I hate games like chess where you have to look ahead and calculate things. If anything, I avoid them like the plague. And Orbox has somehow made me feel like accomplished and confident. It hasn't made me feel like dumb or like blind at any point, except for maybe like one puzzle. But feelings I'm sure will melt against the wall of bonus user content and game features. Now I hope you guys enjoyed this. I definitely encourage that you try this game out if you're looking for something different. As promised, there is a promo code that you guys can use throughout the month of June 2020 for a free 500 crystals to be used however you want. Build a puzzle for me to solve, for you and your friends, etc. Whatever keeps you sane in quarantine. I've included some download links down below for PC and mobile platforms. And, again, to our guys at ProGamix, thanks again for the chance to review your wonderful game. To all my guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. If this game is challenging, if it's fun, if it's making you just want to throw your phone out the door. Anyway, love, peace, and elevate your hunts. Lates.